Okay, so in the last class, if you remember that we discussed about the purchase requisitions, purchase RFQs, and we discussed about the purchase order creation, right? So any doubts on the purchase order creation?
It should be good.
Okay, so now let's go to the next step. So we have purchase order number. So which I'm assuming that this purchase order we already sent to the vendor. Okay, that means we already sent from the ME9F the printout, right?
Okay.
So I just take it up, print out, and I just send this information to vendor. Okay. So in
Okay.
case if we get any notification, if we get any confirmations, okay. So what where we can submit that, if it is acknowledgement or something like. If we get a any confirmation acknowledgement or something which we get, we can enter the order acknowledgement information here. Okay. And
Order acknowledgement.
yeah, order acknowledgement information you can enter. Okay. And so there is just so many cases here, confirmation control. Okay. So if you want to go with if you need to get the shipping notification, let's say I got the shipping notification from the vendor. He is ready to ship that goods, and he provided the information, and when uh, when the goods will be dispatched to your location. That means the ETA for this goods. Okay, so the information, everything which they provided. So based on that, might be you can plan to for inward. Okay, so when you have the proper warehouse management, okay, you can go ahead with this process confirmation with shipment and everything. Okay,
Yeah.
so because this route is completely different. Okay, when you selecting confirmation control, okay, make sure that you have to be create the inbound delivery creation. Okay,
Okay.
so inbound process is completely different. That inbound process is nothing but like a okay, maybe if you are getting in the packing material, so how you are doing unpacking material, okay, how you are validating, okay, and how you are in what is the warehouse, and if you want you are planning to the put the warehouse level, so which store location, which storage type, which storage section, okay, which storage bin you are planning to place the stock. So that's
Okay.
completely will go in the separate route. Okay,
Okay.
so now I'm just going with MM route. Okay, so I'm not creating the inbound delivery for now. Okay, I'm just creating normal goods receipt. Let's assume that I'm just receiving the goods, so I'm doing the goods receipt. So we'll discuss this point later in the special process. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm just to I have this purchase order. Okay, so what I can do, I'll go to the next transaction code, which is enjoy transaction code for the goods receipt.
Okay.
Okay, so for goods receipt, goods issue, transfer posting, stock transfer, all for this, it's the same transaction code MIGO. So enjoy
Okay.
transaction. This is the enjoy transaction. Okay, so previously we have some more transactions which is lot old server. It's like a old ECC 4.7 like version, the old versions. Okay, the transaction codes are MB1A and the MB1B, okay, and MB1C. Okay, and there are so many MB01 and there are some MB21. There are so many transaction codes are there. Each and every process have a separate transaction codes are there. But now in this case, now in the EC 6.0 and 5.0, so we have the transaction code is MIGO. Okay, so this
Okay.
MIGO can be performed all the transaction, all the process, any stock
Okay.
movements. Okay, that means any not any stock movement, but MM related all the stock movements you can perform from the MIU.
Okay.
Okay, clear?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now let's go to the MIU course movement. Okay, so how we can perform all this process in the one single screen. Okay, so there is options here, the transaction to select here. So if you are planning to do the goods receipt, you can select the goods receipt here. And if you're planning to return delivery, the goods are not good and there were some spoiled goods which is you received, damaged goods which you received. So you planning to return the goods to the vendor, then you can select this return delivery and cancellation. Okay, mistakenly if you posted something and you enter wrong information, so I just want to cancel the document, so invalid document, then you can cancel the document and display everything, goods issue, subsequent delivery, all this information you can do in the single process. So when you selecting the process respect to what reference documents are possible, that it will display here. Okay.
Okay.
So now I'm doing the goods receipt and with purchase order. Okay, then I need to enter the PO number.
Okay.
So it's still not at release. That means there is a some approval strategy which is designed. Okay. So how we can see whether this the approval strategy which is designed for this PO or not. So some POs, if there is no approval strategy, we can do directly goods receipt. But if it is a we already designed approval strategies, that means for this purchase order should be released from the person, okay, from the higher level from our organization, then only we can proceed for the further step. Okay, that you can go to header level and you can see that the release strategy tab. Okay.
Okay.
So somebody there schedule. So if you remember that last time when we discussing about that, so where we can release the purchase orders, there is a two transaction code ME28 and ME29N.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yes.
ME28 is the okay. I can do only for one code. Or if I have only one code, I can only release for the one code. Okay. In the ME29 and if I have multiple codes, okay, then I can do for the multiple codes. Okay.
Okay.
So I enter the PO number first, and I have to go here in the top and the header level, and go here and if it is change mode, I can release from here and just click on here, it will be released. So when if it is second code is there, then I can release that. Okay, like I can release all and I can save this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now it is released. Okay. So I can perform here also and in this ME28 also I can perform. Okay. Now let's go back to MIGO course receipt and purchase order number. Now it will display. So now it is released for the you can receive the goods because you approved already. And so basically the once it is approved only, okay, I can generate the PO output. Okay. So some the restrictions like okay, once you the higher level they approved, then only the purchase order it will go to outside. Okay. Even for a vendor also it will be how it will be dispatched to the vendor, the information maybe in the PDF format and output generation, printout, fax, telex or email triggering, all it will be once it is released from the internally from the team, your respective managers. Okay.
Okay.
Now I'm this is a MIUO, right? I will show you one more transaction code which is like MB1C. Okay, so this is the also goods receipt. Okay, and there is a few more transaction codes also it is there, MB01. Okay, if you see that this is only designed for the goods receipt for the purchase order. That means if I'm doing with production order, if I'm doing with other transaction for goods receipt, it may be different. Okay, so it's to remember all these transaction code is very difficult. That's why the SAP which is coming with the new solution, that is MIGO, to do all the process in the single screen. Okay, clear?
Okay. All right.
Okay, so if you your company or your client, if they are using 4.7 version, okay, if they are using 4.7 version, so obviously you must be go with MB1B, MB1A. Okay, so lesser than that version, okay, MB1C and MB01. Okay, MB03, MB02, like I got transact so many transactions, MBST. Okay, so these are all
Mm,
transaction codes, which is for the each and every process. Okay, now from the 6.0, 5.0, if they have that version is there, the other than this 4.7 version, okay, they have the transaction code MAGO. Okay, and
okay.
now and still you can operate because still system is able to do the transaction for the code system because it is not giving any message here. Okay, that means it is still available. If you want to go, you can go ahead, no problem. But in the latest versions, from the latest version, latest upgrade, okay, that MB1B, MB1C are absolute. So once you enter this information, okay, the system will give that prompt that the message, okay, these transaction codes are absolute. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
clear?
Yeah, that's in the new versions. Okay.
Yeah, that's new version. If you want to see that, okay, let's try with this HANA, as for HANA. I will show you one here. Okay, if I'm going to MB1C here, I'm trying to this one. Okay, so transaction code is absolute. Clear?
Mm,
So this is the changes. Okay. So you must be know about the older version also because you don't know what version you are planning to work, right?
exactly.
So if
Exactly.
you get a work, so which version you are planning to do that you don't know. So that's why I'm just explaining about that older version also. It's good. You need to understand about that. Okay.
Okay.
So now coming to MIGO. Okay. Now I'm just entering purchase order number. And so I just entered the purchase order number and the system automatically picking that the purchase order number, sorry, the movement types here. Okay, the movement type number. So we have different movement types are there. Okay, movement
Mm,
type. So let's it is from 101 to 899. So many movement types are there. Okay, so each and every movement type will give that one process, separate process. If I'm planning to do goods receipt, okay, then it is one at one. Okay, goods receipt with purchase order. Okay, okay. Then if I'm planning to do goods issue to the departments, okay, then it is 201. Okay, if I'm doing scrapping for goods flow. Okay, then it will be like 551. So like different moment types are there. Okay, so based on your practice, you should be remember these these moment types. Okay, these numbers you have to remember that. Okay, so sometimes you need to enter this movement type manually and sometimes the system will generate automatically the movement types. That depends on the process. Okay, some
mm,
process like if I'm going to scrap, then I need to select the scrap movement type because in the scrap again, what will be happen? Okay, you are manually doing pushing this material to scrap material. That means I don't know whether it is in the valid materials or it is a quality inspection materials or it is a block materials. Okay, so you're planning to do the scrap, but from where? Okay, so again,
mm.
those everything will be different, right? So so obviously, again from the scrap, again from quality, and again it is from the block. There might be different moment types. Okay, so you need to be suggest that case what process you are planning to do. Okay,
Okay.
so those cases you are obviously have to be entered the moment type. But some cases now I'm planning to do purchase order. So I entered the reference number. From the reference number, the system is picking that all the information. Okay, whether it is unrestricted your planning. So now if you see that here, the delivery I have the unrestricted quality and block. So okay, I just have the information of the material and all the information it is there. And moreover, it is with reference to purchase order. So the standard, the system automatically picking the moment type one at one. So you don't need to be enter these cases. Please
Okay.
clear?
Mm,
Okay. Now, so here now once you enter, once you planning to enter the GR, okay. So you need to be check that okay when document date and posting date. Okay. So document date is different, posting date is different. Okay, in case suppose it is getting, I got yesterday. Okay, the stock I got yesterday, but I'm planning to post this document today. Okay,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
That
So
means
obviously, why? Because there is must
date
be
the-
some delay, right? Because the
yeah, yeah,
they not be available on time to do the posting of the document. So they might be do 1 or 2 days delay late. Okay, in that
yeah,
case, you can enter that. Oh, okay, document date and posting date different dates. Okay,
exactly.
because they must be impacting on the financial side also, because if suppose currency it is there, currency conversion it is there, so yesterday currency conversion is different and today it will be different, right?
Exactly.
So obviously there will be some cases it is very important the posting that and documented. Okay,
Mm,
and if there is any note, if there's on billing leading number, GR slip number, and any text which they're sending this information from the, you will get from the their LR numbers. Maybe you can think about the LR numbers, and you can think number of packing slip number. Okay, those informations you can enter. Okay, and you will be have the information of the vendor who is just supplying this goods. Okay, and the purchasing who is responsible for this GR. Okay, if there is any mismatch, they can this goods recipient. Okay, whoever the goods recipient is there. Okay, suppose I'm receiving this goods, so Rajendra, I'm just putting Rajendra, and okay, Rajendra is taking care of this stock. Okay, but if any case, if in case any wrong product which you received, or maybe you just need to give the information to this purchase group, because they are the responsible for this one. They will contact two vendors. Okay,
okay.
so then unloading point and text, if they want to enter any text you can enter. So the starting, you need to check that first, whether this is the material which we are getting stock or not. Okay, so once you receive
Mm,
the stock, and it just need to be verified that okay, whether this material which is we received. Okay, okay, and if need, okay, if here we need to check that okay, quantity, 1,000 quantity which we order, but if you see that okay, as per the delivery note, whatever we get the documentation, if I'm getting 500 quantity, okay, then I need to enter the 500 quantity here. Okay, and change here. Okay, I received 500. Okay, so
okay.
that means okay, out of 1,000 quantity, I ordered 1,000 quantity, but I received only 500 pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is
Mm,
so there is a, if there is any conversion it is there, it will be displayed here. Base unit of measure and conversion of the process. Okay,
okay.
box, if it is boxes, okay, I'm getting in the I'm getting in the boxes, but I'm generally counting like a pieces. Okay, so I can put
Mm,
like 10 boxes. So one box we receive 10 boxes like. Okay. Then it will be converted 10 boxes into each box have the 10 pieces, then 10 into 10, 100 pieces. That will it will be displayed here.
okay.
Okay.
That's
And you can
helpful.
mention that okay, 10 containers it is. Okay. So
Okay.
how number of containers for information? Now how many containers we received? Okay. Carton boxes or containers, whatever it may be, you can enter information. Okay. Then where exactly you received and where exactly you are placing the location. If you
Mm-hmm.
change it anything, you can place the you can change the store location. Okay,
Mm,
unloading, loading, and here this is the one point which is like if you find something like some breakage or some damage on the goods. Okay, so you before receiving the goods, you want to do some quality inspection check. Then you might be push this material to quality inspection. Okay, or if it is completely scrap and if it is completely damaged, so no use for these materials, I can move to block stock. Okay,
mm,
so in these two cases, quality inspection and block stock. Okay, so again, after verification, after everything it is happened, okay, then only I can use for this material. I can use
yeah.
for this for the customer, or it may be production purpose, whatever it may be, I can use that. But until
Mm,
it will be in the quality inspection block stock, so we cannot use that product. Okay,
okay.
so there is a one more case. It is like okay, so when I receive the goods, okay, suppose I'm receiving the goods, Now I don't want to be keep directly in the my location. That means my store location. So the first step, what I need to do, I just need to put in the GR block stock.
Mm.
Okay. So GR block stock is different. This block stock is different. So this stock we already
Oh,
received inside the location, and we just putting into the block area. But this is the GR block area. We didn't receive the stock into my location. It is in the only at plant premises. Maybe an
mhm.
unloading loading point where. But in this case, what will be happen? It is already there in the my location, inside the location. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So once we receive the stock, I can put the stock into the GR block stock. Okay. Then if everything validation is completed, then I can do the I can put at store location.
Okay.
Okay. So in this case, what will be happen until you receive to store location. Okay. So the stock is not valid because the accounting will not be impacted because still we are not accepted the stock. So it is in the still validation. Okay. So if you see that, suppose let's say I'm just going to the any factory, suppose any company premises if I go, so starting what will be happen? Okay, the security wala they are validating that okay these are the goods we received. Okay, he is checking that and he given gate pass. And once I enter into the gate pass, okay, they're saying that okay don't go inside to the area inward area. So just keep in the left side and put it some blocking area. Okay, so then the inspection people and their people they will come and they will check that okay if everything it looks good, then they will be go to it's inside to the inward location. So there might be different cases, right? Sometimes what will be happen, it will be go directly to the inward location. Okay, clear?
Yeah. Right. Right.
Okay, so that information depends on that. You can enter this again. This process, the process movement types are different. Okay, so here in this case, what will be happen? 103 will come,
Okay.
and when you placing it here, okay, 105 it will come. Okay,
Mhm.
but in this case, only single movement type that is moving goods to the our store location. Okay, and if you have any special okay, so it's gone. Okay. Okay, I'm just going again. Okay, now there were sometimes special cases, right? So when we discussed about that consignment process, there are multiple processes are there. Okay, so if it is a consignment or it is a subcontracting or it is in the something different process, okay, what will be happen? It will be displayed a special stock indicator. Okay,
Mm.
so mostly movement types will be the same, but it will display the special stock indicators. Okay.
Okay.
So that is the one difference here. You need to observe that whether this is the normal stock or it is something special stock. So that you can understand that where exactly I need to keep the stock. So maybe I cannot keep stock in the raw materials location. Maybe I have separate location for the consignment. Okay,
Mm.
so that we will discuss. Okay.
Okay.
Now coming to here purchase order number. Okay, and if there is any okay, if it's still not fully received, the stock fully not received, okay. If I've received only 500, then the system will not be closed. Okay, still it will be open. Okay, if it is suppose if we receive completely 1,000, then it will be compared to the purchase order quantity and we received quantity. Then the system will automatically put the delivery completion indicator. That means for this purchase order, the completion is completed. The delivery is completed. So not expecting any other deliveries.
Mm.
Okay, and the Incoterms information will display here, and the partner information is here. Okay, this is main vendor, and he is a supplier. He is a okay, but but in case sometimes what will happen might be you have the different partners also. Okay, so partners is nothing but like it's kind of the vendor partners. Okay, so might be the main vendor is different. Okay, but suppliers goods supplying vendor is different. Okay, transportation vendor is different. Okay, so invoicing party is different. To whom handling this invoicing party. Okay, so
Mm.
these are different. Okay, freight vendor is different, and why it is different? Because if suppose let's say my main vendor is Amazon. Okay,
Mm.
then supplying goods are local vendor.
Local vendors generally.
Okay, maybe transportation again we are all logistics. Okay, invoicing party maybe some third party banking sector or maybe third party financial sector. Okay,
Okay.
so they might be have the possibility there different partners also. Okay,
Mm.
so if they have fall together, he is only handling the main vendor, then we can go to directly main vendor. But if it is a different from partner, then that information will display. So how we will get this different partner details? If I go to purchase order, the header level, there is a partners are there. So here you need to enter the different partners. Okay.
Okay.
So this is again different topic. Okay. Now, a partners are there. So if it is a cost center related, then you can enter this information here. Now it's not required because it's not consumption. Okay, only in case of consumption only will be will use the account estimate. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So if any non-order items which we receive, suppose I ordered this 100 for 100. Okay, but I receive some other products. Okay. So in that case, what you can do, non-order items also you can enter here. Okay, for
Okay.
that again it's a moment a bit different. Okay, it will give the separate line. When I just click on this one, it will give one more line item. There you can enter the what material you received, how much. Suppose let's say what will happen. Sometimes I got some sample materials. Okay, which is validated value materials. Okay, in that case I can put like non-order items. Okay,
Mm.
clear?
Okay.
Okay, so and if you enter the if you suppose I got 1,100. But I order only 1,000 pieces here. But I received 1,100. Okay. So it's whether system will accept or not.
It will accept because it's an excess quantity, and we have the tolerance also mentioned.
Yeah, clearly. So it will accept, but when it will be accept based on the your tolerances. So whatever you entered the tolerances is here. If you see that under and over tolerances in the delivery tab, PO level. So if I enter 10% and 10%, then it will be accept. Okay. Or
Mm.
else it will give that. Okay. The regions you need to be post. Okay. So when it is why it is excess quantity, everything you have to be entered. Still, how much you want to be do that you can do it. Okay. So 500 here, 500 pieces. Now there is a posting period, not yet open. Okay. So what you need to do in the this is the MM posting period. So every transaction, suppose every month. Okay, every month on first day. Okay, on first day, what you need to do? Okay, you need to be open the financial period. Financial period you have to open. MM posting periods. So instead of a financial period, I can say MM posting period.
Okay.
Okay, financial period again it's different. Okay, MM posting period. Okay. Why it is open? So why? Because every month they want to be restrict. Suppose what will be happen? Maybe mistakenly the user is okay. I last month I received some goods. Okay, last month I received the goods, but still he didn't clear those postings. Okay, and he is entering into the new period. So that might be impacting on the prices because the next period maybe the prices are different price crisis. So there might be the prices are reduced or prices are high. Okay, so it is impacting on the inventory value. So in that case, what they will do? So they might be not opening the new period, and they will be posting the in the old period. Okay. So we need to get a proper permission before the period is open. Okay. So if everyone is okay, the finance side and side and procurement side and everyone they are okay. So okay, boss. So you can open the period for this month and you can start the inwarding the stock into the current period. Then you can open the period. So this is very important and basic posting periods. Okay. So what we need to do if we getting, so now it is showing that, okay, I can post in the December and January, but we are in the February month. Okay, right? Exactly. So
Yeah.
it is allowing only for the December and January month. Okay, that means last month and before month, but it is not at opened the current month, which is like December. Now it is in December. Okay, that means current month it is not allowing. Current month it is not at open. Okay, so what you need to do here? Okay, I have to go to transaction code MMPV. MMPV. Okay. So in this MMPV, okay, I'm just planning to close the previous period and I'm opening the current period. Okay. So what will be happen here when it is happening? So closing the old period. Okay, closing the old period and opening the new period. So what it will be happen in the one case, single transaction. That means if you are planning to open a new period, automatically the old period will be closed. Okay, what do you mean by this one? Okay, suppose I was in the 12, 2023, so 22, and 01, 2023. Okay, now I'm trying to open the 02, okay, 2023. Then what will be happen? Okay, so now the period will be like 02 and 01, 2023. Okay, and we cannot post anything in the 12, 2022. Okay, so all it is restricted for 12. Okay, so why it is allowing for 1 month, previous month? Okay, because there is a previous allow there is a transaction like, okay, there is a process like previous month also should be allowed posting. Okay, so that's why it is allowing for the 1 month, last month. Okay, there will be like last month also we can do some postings. Okay, now what is that moment? What is the here? What is the company code here? 1000 company code. So 1000. Okay. And what period you are planning to do? 02. Okay, and 2023. Okay. So I'm opening the period. Okay. So allow need to call this. So this is the previous periods. If you want to allow, you can allow this one. Then the system is okay converted. Company code 1000 is converted. Okay. Now period entered into 0203. So where I can see in the database level. Okay. So MIXT16 MARB table. Okay. So there I can enter the table. Okay, because sometimes we don't know exactly because I cannot wait for the error message, right? So before only I need to do. So in that case, what I can see, I can go to database table and I can see that whether it is open or not, the current period. Okay. If I just go in the in-depth this MM posting period, okay, there might be how the physical year variant. Okay, that we will discuss later. Okay, because we are in the process of something different. Okay, fiscal year variant is nothing but like okay. So in US, the financial year is January to December.
Yeah.
Okay, but if in India, okay, it is like April to March, the financial year. Okay. So what do you mean by financial years? Your
it's a
book
closure.
Yeah, so your account entries and book entries
Yeah.
and the financial tax and everything you are submitting on before March 31st or before December 31st. Okay,
Right.
so the financial years will be in this period. So what will happen in this case? Okay. In this case, what will be happen? January month, it is 01, and February month, it is a 02. And it is like December is 12. Okay, when it is a January to December. Okay, but in case if it is a April to March, what will be happen? The April month is 01. May month is 02. So like if it is go, okay. So March to month it will become March 2023, 24. Let's assume that 24. This 23, April 2023. Okay. And April 2024 will be the my last fiscal year close. So that is like here it will be displayed like 2023. Okay, 12 2023. Here in this case, if it is coming like 2023 12, okay, if it is coming 12 and 2023, if it is Indian price, if it is in India, okay, ST, then it is a March 2024. So calendar wise it is March 24, but physical year wise it is a only December. It is a last period for the our company,
Exactly.
our country. Okay. So in this case, I should not open the 03 to 2024. I should not open here 03 to 2004. I should open only for 12 2022.
Right.
Right? Got a
Yeah.
point?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you should not open. You should not open like US how US we are doing. You should not open like 12 2024. Okay. You should open only 12 2023 till 2012. So here if it is displaying now, so now in this case 2023 2. So in which period it is there? Suppose I'm from India.
Between April and
April.
March. Right?
Yeah. Not March, May.
Okay.
May 2023. But because it started with April, right? April is 1, May is the second.
Second month.
Right? It is May month. Okay. So if you are there in the May month, then only you have to open that second period. Okay.
Oh, right.
Got a point? So that's the
Yeah.
difference. So every country have their own difference. Sometimes it will be happen. Some countries they have 1 year before also they will be there. Okay, 8 months, 6 months, there will be different. So how that we can understand whether we should go this variant or this? So that is the configuration of physical year variant. The finance team they will be designed that. So we are following this physical year variant. So everyone should go follow this one.
Okay.
Okay. So there it will be displayed physical year variant. Okay. Again, that is a separate configuration and their design is. Okay.
Okay.
So I think now this is a completely coming out of our topic. Okay. So, but it's very important. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then what will be happen? Okay. Now the period is open. So now what I need to do? I just need to check that whether it is open or not, whether I'm getting a same error or not. Okay. No, I'm not getting that error message. That error is completely gone.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm getting some different issue, which is a valuation area, 700, some product with material ledger. So it might be they are activated the material ledger, okay, and they are performing this transaction. So that again it will be coming the different financial related issue, okay. So I think this is first time I'm also doing because I'm checking this kind of this one controlling. Because why it is getting, because in the middle master card from the financial side also they have some controllings. Okay, so if they did anything from there, okay, I will go costing. Okay, and if they did any material ledger activated, there will be a material ledger activated is there. So if in that case, what will happen? It's very difficult. If they not done complete setup, okay. If they're not done complete setup properly, then it won't be allowed to do the postings. Okay, now that's the same case which we are facing now. Okay, so it is showing each period wise, right? Generally, in the ECC, it will display only accounting. Okay, but if it is showing like each and every period, like okay, and each period wise, that means better ledger account which is activated. So that's why the problem. So again, I need to look into that to solve this one. Okay, if because I'm also, if it is regular error, I can find it financial error, but it is completely different material ledger. Okay, so the material ledger has activated for the valuation area, but the material data has not yet been converted to this area. Okay, so let's try. Okay, something which she's saying that okay, the material which is not converted to area. Let's we'll try to extend this material if it is allowing or not. So people are what happening. These are the sample materials, right, from the SAP. So might be they are trying to do some different ways, and they want to be do some experiments on the standard materials. So that impacting on the everyone. So let's try. What is the plant our we entered? 1100, right? Okay, 1100. Material already maintained. No valuation type also is not there. Let's go to change. Just see option linked but valuation area. What exactly are we getting? So this is one more error. If you see that, okay, here the plan data which is locked. So what do you mean by that? Any of this information, suppose material which we are posting here, but sequentially, okay, if you are trying to post here, but you already opened that master data, okay, you already opened the master data, and you are planning to do the same material posting. So what will be happen? The system will be locked that. Okay, so it will not be allowed to do the postings. Generally, I mean this is general error. I'm saying that. Well, if we get this type of error, what you have to do? Okay, you have to come back from the screen. Okay, you have to come back from the screen. Then you need to try. So because the if you are open the master data, okay, then if it is getting this error, okay, if you open the same master data and you are trying to do the posting, then system will not allow. Okay, so it should not be any dependent materials, dependent data which should not be operated sequentially. Okay, so now go to MM02. Okay, and we'll try. We'll see. Okay, now what will be happen violation area? The material ledger has been activated violation area, but material data has not been converted to violation area. So this I think looks like it's completely configuration missing. Material data has not been converted to violation area. This is standard table. So if you want to work with material ledger, choose the accounting and configuration. There you can convert data from material ledger by following instruction. See, let's see if anything which you can remove the activation, material ledger activation from here. So I will go to SPRO configuration. And then it is like accounting controlling. Is it the configuration or testing? Accounting, controlling, product cost controlling, the actual cost, the environment. on the production startup and the set valuation area for production. This 1100 here. Check. Okay, so this is going to background. So what we need to do immediately after period shift, background processing text and the routing can be set by product for material ledger.
Okay.
So this is test run. Let's go. So value is unable to unlock. Value is 1100 unable to lock. Let's go back here. Let's see. So generally in the real time, if this type of the cases we are getting, we'll reach into finance team and controlling team because this
Yeah,
finance
exactly.
team, right?
They'll take it.
But here no one is not there. So we'll try again. Get that gone again. So again accounting, controlling and first cost controlling. Where it is missing here. Controlling is correct. Then product costing only. Then product cost. Actual cost control. Actual. Okay, last one. Okay. Cost and environment. Cost production startup. Here, set valuation has a product too. Okay, this one I have to run. I will go back here. Because previously we got error message because it's locked. We are already sequentially we are doing some MyJava transaction. That's why it is a lock. So in idea server, we also get this kind of the issues. Sometimes it will be stuck some days because finance team. So there's so many areas here. Okay. Okay. So now maybe let's try with this now. We are not exactly not aware, but as per the suggestion in the app, we did. Okay, let's try now if it is happening or not happening. You know, okay. So now if you see that here, okay. Now that error message gone. Oh, great. Okay. So that means when it is set up, we also need to be do this production startup. Okay. Okay. So now there is one more warning message. So when it is coming yellow color, that is warning message. Okay. Just read this one. Okay. If it is relevant, then correct that. If it is not relevant, okay, then okay, it's okay. I can skip it. Okay. So
Okay.
now this I know this one because I ordered 1,000 pieces, but I received only 500 pieces. So there's a still defect is there. 500 pieces still it is not received. Okay. So it's okay. I can proceed because I received only 500. I cannot post for 1,000 pieces, right? So then okay, and I'm just click on check and post. Okay. Now the GRET is posted, right? So now once it is posted, you can go here display. Okay. So then you can see that the document which is posted, material document number. Okay. And in the wallet transaction code, MB03. MB03, I can go here. Okay. So if you see that here message you are getting, transaction MB03 is obsolete. Okay. Okay, but still it will be allowed. Just giving the message. Okay, next might be in the future. Okay, it may be obsolete completely. Okay, but this is the older version. Still, it is giving the message in that case. Okay, but mostly it's not allowing that. Okay, but in S4 HANA, this completely obsolete and it is not allowing to do any transaction in the MB03. Okay.
Okay.
Now, so the document which is posted. Now, if I see that what I need to observe here, okay, once I receive this one, the first thing is how much quantity we entered here. Okay, then okay, and this is which location. These are all already we did, right? So the first thing is you need to check that FI documents. Okay, so this finance related information which we are captured. Okay, so this is the accounting document number which is generated. This is the account document number which is generated for reference to finance team. Okay, that means from our side we are giving one reference document. Okay, so these are the information which we are posted today in the stock account entry. So these are the at valuation level it is impacting. So please check the information from your end. So at GL account level it is posting. So what you understand here, when you are posting the GR any stock movement which is evaluated, then two document numbers will be generated. One is material document number, one is accounting document.
Right.
An internal point of view, they will ask that when you are posting the stock movement, how many documents you can expect. So two documents. One is accounting document, one is material document. Material document is MM related, FI document is accounting document. FI related accounting document. So you can click on here and you can see here, you can see this information like, okay, what first step is unfinished product. That means, so there, the GL account, they written like this one, okay? So they written like unfinished product, okay? So it is posting to that GL account. Okay, this is the completely stock related, how much stock we received, okay, the product value, okay. Then you need to be clear goods receipt GRIR. So the GRIR clearing account still it is not clear because that's why it is cleared. Once it is debit, then it's cleared. Okay. When what is the meaning of this goods receipt GRIR invoice? You already posted the goods receipt, but still invoice is not cleared.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
So this is very important. Okay. In the for the financial side, they want to see that GRIR balances. Based on that, only they can finalize that whether these purchase orders are closed or not. At financial year end, they will check that the GL account level, if any GRIR balance sheet is there, okay, what purchase order number which is linked to this GL account, where it is not still open. Okay, so that information will be there. And since expensive from purchase price, so this is why it is capturing here because in the metal master record, so this is they're saying that we are always going with the standard. We are always going with the standard. So there is two cases are there: moving average and standard. So what do you mean by moving average? What is the meaning of standard price? Standard price is it's a fixed price. Okay, whatever the stock I get, whatever the stock we received, I'm not bothering about the vendor price. How much you bought, and about, I'm not bothering about that. Always my stock value will be updated with the fixed price.
Okay.
Suppose my material price is 100 rupees. If I am buying the product with 110 rupees, but still stock value will be displayed as 100 rupees only, with the cost of the 100 rupees only. So that 10 rupees is loss only. So that will be posted into separate GL account. Okay, that's why what SAP recommended that whenever you are planning to buy the products, if you're planning to buy the products, okay, from outside, then always you use the moving average price. So moving average price, what will be happen based on our purchasing price from the vendor. Maybe the price vendor to vendor, the price will be different, right? If I go to Dell, it is 30,000. If I go to Acer, it is 25,000. If I go to Apple, 75,000. So the prices are various, right? Okay. So moving average, what will be happen? It will be like adjusting that how much quantity we sold, how what is the price of the goods is price, the PO price. So that will be adjusted. Then that will be moving average price will give. Okay. That only to be happen when it is a moving average V. But if it is standard, then obviously we'll get this case. Now actually our inventory value is, if you see that the inventory value is 65,930. Okay. But if you go to purchase order, our price is 9 lakhs for 10,000 quantity. That means 500 quantity is like 45, 4 lakhs 50,000. Right? So obviously it is loss, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So that's why we should go with a moving average price always. Okay, suggested. But what they will do in this case, you see, for 4,50,000, okay, around surrounding that, and the amount which is like 65,000, which is posted to inventory. That means my value it is showing inventory 65,000, but still there is some unwanted value which is posting. That means you are buying this product with loss. Okay. So in that case, what you have to do, the finance team, what they will do at month end, they will be adjusted this value into inventory value. Okay. They will be adjusted and they will be adding to the inventory value. Okay. So, but instead of that, better we can go always with the moving average for the all purchasing material. So then why SCP they provided standard price? Because when you are selling to the customer, you know that the product cost. Because you are the owner of the product, so you know that what is the price of my material. Because I manufactured the product, so I know that what is the profit, everything I know. So the final product price, I am fixing that. So because I'm selling this product, but when I'm buying the product, because I'm receiving that from the multiple vendors, the price obviously different. Clear? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the reason finished products always suggested that standard price, and raw materials, packing materials which you are buying from outside, then you will go with a product moving average price.
Moving average.
Okay, you got the point?
Yeah.
So this is the material which we are taking reference as this is the finishing product. So how we know this finished product or not? If I go to here, it will see here, I can see this is semi-finished goods and finished goods. Okay. Clear?
Okay. Yeah. I need to. I'll practice this actually.
Yeah. So going forward, we will get understand. So this I'm just explaining about what key points we have to be look into that when we are posting the GR. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So now.
Also, yeah. Also, please share this today's.
Yeah. I'll share
recording actually.
Last time also, what happened
While
last time? It is saved in the my desktop, right? So I'm editing at the time. But this is sharing in the cloud. I removed all the videos for previous year. So now I can share this link directly. Okay. Now the purchase order, what will be happen if I go to purchase order? Now I ordered 1,000 pieces, but I received only 500 pieces. So by looking at the purchase order, can we see this information? How much it is received? How much it is? Yes, we can see. So we can see two ways here. You can go to status. And I can see that okay, 1,000 pieces which you order and delivered 500 pieces. Still open delivery, it is 500 pieces and invoice still not presented. Okay. Okay. Now, if I go to item detail, purchase order history, there is a second way. Okay. Here I can see that. Okay. How many documents which is posted for each way. Okay. I can see here. Okay. So here in this case, I posted this document for inventory and I posted this document for delivery cost because in the condition I entered a freight cost also. Okay, this freight cost which is showing in the separately. There is the freight cost here, 10% freight cost I entered. enter 5%, 10% of freight cost. That 10% freight cost which is showing in the top, delivery cost. Okay, so delivery cost, this is 4 lakhs 50,000 and this is 44 lakhs 10,000 something. Okay, so that information also I can see in the GR level. If I go to FI document, okay, the FI document level, I can see this freight amount, freight provision amount. That will be posted separately here. Clear?
Okay. Yeah.
So this is basically we need to be validate when you are posting the GR. Okay, even for the end users also, you need to explain that okay, these are the cases you need to be validate. Okay, might be the financial, the inventory people, they are not aware about the FI documents. Okay, so you need to explain these points here. And when the finance team, which they are coming on there, how we can track this one. So you can see here this information which is captured here. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So this is what GR. Okay. So we'll continue tomorrow for invoice. Okay. The last
Okay.
step. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Please share the link. Actually, I'll before the class I'll practice.